the dance of a deeper explanation. Zen and journey and path. What if I told you that the Zen path you're walking never changes, but that your journey constantly does? That no matter how long you've been on the path, that this current you is the very first you? And that the reason that you can't see the journey's end is because it only becomes known during moments of absolute clarity. This is not a glitch in the matrix. This is the reality of our humanness. And if you've ever felt like your journey is both going somewhere and absolutely nowhere at the same time, congratulations. You're not stuck. This is not unique. This is a feature, not a bug. For how does one measure progress toward an end that can't be seen? Welcome to Zen and the curious dance between the path and the journey. One, stable, structured, ancient. The other, wild, unpredictable, uncertain, and forever beginning anew. Think of the path as a centuries-old blueprint. Zazen, kinhin, chanting, bowing, samu, and koans. All the good stuff. It's the same toolkit that seekers have used for generations. It works. It's boring. It's beautiful. It's proven. But then we have the journey, that chaotic, oh my God, I don't know what comes next aspect of our humanity. But here's the kicker. What we think of as one journey is actually an infinite number of infinitely long journeys. That is, throughout the day, a new self and new journey inevitably arises. And just as inevitably, that very same self inevitably disappears. There's no next level, no progress bar. There's only this reality, this raw, unfiltered sequence of stillness, then self, then stillness, repeated. And ultimately, Zen shows us that this stillness isn't a badge we earn. It's an existing activity that we simply come to realize, that we allow to happen. The self inevitably arises and inevitably disappears. Arising and disappearing. Arising and disappearing. Welcome to the reality that is Zen practice, the path that never changes, and the journeys that never repeat. So, if this cycle is already naturally occurring, then why keep showing up to the cushion, the mat, the next breath? Because the self that most often arises is absolutely convinced that it is an entity entirely separate from all else and is not about to let go. And so we have the path. The path is not designed to trap you. It's there to constantly remind you, to steer you when your mind wants to detour or your ego wants to explore. The zendo, the rituals, the forms, they aren't prison bars. They're the guardrails that you bump up against on the inevitable return to this moment. And then comes the twist. All that effort, all that sitting and bowing and not scratching your nose during meditation, it's not taking you somewhere else. It's always about returning, again and again, to innate stillness, to clarity. This sense of self inevitably arising and disappearing is what it means to be human. And the purpose of Zen is to make us aware that each return to stillness marks the beginning of the next infinite journey. The path is singular. The journeys are countless. And Zen is how you come to realize both as true